TGC Requiem here. We are doing a Legacy League with Elves. We are on the play. Not particularly great. I think we can mulligan that. That's definitely no good. We will take it. Does not really matter here. So in the blind, we lead with a forest. And I think we just are gonna go get a Dryad Arbor right off the bat. Probably a little aggressive considering. Boom. Whoa, getting some lag here. Force of will. So yeah, I'm kind of under the assumption we're playing like a Bug Delver, but maybe we got Grixis Delver. Alright, so Bug Delver it is, or Shardless Sultai. Fortunately, Heritage Druid really doesn't do a whole lot on its home, as long as he's going to keep throwing stuff at it. Got here Shardless Agent into Tarmogoyf, Abrupt Decay, Tarmogoyf. So now we're pretty far behind. Cradle's okay. Alright, so this puts us into potential natural order turn. If we draw a creature, Abrupt Decay, so that's the end of that train. Not that Craterhoof was really going to do anything for us. So we could attack, I think, by holding Druid back. This gives us the ability to at least hold off the Shardless Agent. Kind of under the assumption. Yeah. No Progenitus, so we can't race him that way. Alright, this is a little something. We could Green Sun, into Wirewood Symbiote, which would allow us to block and bounce with our Heritage Druid. We could also Green Sun Zenith into Visionary. Deathray Shaman could buy us some time. I think we definitely go Visionary here. Force of Will, it's a thing. He is out cards though, so he pitched a Brainstorm and a Baleful Strix. So he's definitely going for the clock. He's going to get us for 6 more this turn, which means we really got to have kind of like our turn. The problem with that is I really have no way to even get anything going. No way we're going to get a value chain. Liliana. I think either way he points, we're done. The sacrifice creature. Can't imagine there's any way we can draw out of this. Nah. Yeah, we're definitely done. Alright. So that was a tough start. I mean, we mulliganed to 5. Kind of what do you expect? Definitely bring in Progenitus. We will bring in each of these pups. Not quite sure what happened there. We're on the play. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Surgical extraction, not really necessary. We'll bring in Reclamation Sage just on the thought of Engineered Plague. Pull a Crater Hoof. Based on what we saw with the removal, we're not necessarily going to expect to go off. I do think we maybe keep 1 extra glimpse. No. Yeah. Hold those. That's sort back, converted mana cost. Those are big guys. We're good with this. We're up to Decaying Reclamation Sage to fight Grafdigger's Cage and maybe something like Engineered Plague. I think this is a good start. So we can go Quirion into or Forest into Quirion Ranger, and depending on how that goes, could have a pretty explosive second turn if we draw. into a Nettle Sentinel or a Heritage Druid. Just trying to think if we can. We can only tap one forest. I think we just kind of call it there. Just a little baby glimpse. What do we got coming down here? Meddling Mage, yeah. Natural Order, presumably. Yep. We'll gladly attack into the Meddling Mage. So he's so far off blue mana. Can get it with his Deathrite Shaman, however. Zealous Persecution, Abrupt Decay. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to bounce it, so we just kind of have to take that. So we could Green Sun Zenith for, if we fetch for a Dryad Arbor, throw down a Dryad Arbor. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus tap a couple for 8, have a couple more to tap with Clear and Ranger to untap. So I think that's actually what we do. So we'll go Dryad Arbor. Dryad Arbor. Got that wrong there. Green. Crater Hoof. So my opponent just said, very close. Okay, so then he'll concede. So we could use the Quirion Rangers to untap a couple other creatures to attack. So now on the draw, Thoughtseize becomes slightly more appealing, but I don't really know that I even want to. So we know, knowing that he has that though, I could see maybe trying to pull a natural order. I think we're good though. I think we just stick with what we've got here. The problem I have with Thoughtseize, if we go the Thoughtseize route, we're taking kind of some of our explosiveness away. That's a terrible, terrible hand. So we're definitely mulliganing here. That looks good. Keep this. Yeah, I like that. So for what it's worth, match status right now is 1-1. Thoughtseize. Presumably going after the Deathrite Shaman. Okay, Green Sun Zenith, so maybe he has an answer for the Deathrite. Deathrite's also good because it can live through Engineer Plague, so it can Nettle Sentinel. But with the Wirewood Symbiote and Nettle Sentinel going down next turn, it makes Deathrite Shaman potentially a lot stronger this next turn. So we're really hoping to get a Progenitus down next turn. So he's dropping Ancestral Vision. Surprisingly get that through, which means we can jam a Progenitus, and that's the game. Alright. So, 2-1 is supposed to be a pretty good matchup for us, so not terribly surprised. Had a really rough draw in the opening game, so yeah.